Mavericks right at 500, 22-22 on the season. Well, the Mavericks sit fifth in the Western Conference. We're underway. Dinwiddie hands it off to Smith, who got ripped right away to Dejounte Murray.
And a layup.
Dwight Powell dribble handoff to Doncic. They double team him, and they turn him over on the first possession.
And a great rotation by Trae Young right there.
Oh, and a great pass, too, by Young. Dallas already has turned the ball over 3 times to start the game. DeAndre Hunter gets the assignment on Doncic to start. And back comes Luka into the front court. Doncic only had 15 points in that game up in Portland. So you're guessing probably like everybody.
Impeccable touch.
Young showed on the ball screen. Luka sprays it out to Wood. And Wood knocks down the 3-ball, their first one of the game. Smith, who has missed a ton of games with a leg injury, back in full effect. Okongwu inside, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2. What kind of unique challenges does it make for the head coach in that scenario?
Well, first of all, you have to rely on your depth more, as Doncic forced into a tough 1 foot is one of those things.
Well, we're going to get a look at Clint Capella checking into the ball game here in a minute. That pass never quite made it to Dwight Powell, tipped out of bounds.
So they trapped it, then they morphed into a switch. I think they're going to have to come over and give Capella more support.
Step up screen by Capella. Nice pass inside, has the mismatch. Everything but the bucket. Powell hit the deck. Capella all alone on an island. Luka with the floater, got it. And took out his do-it-yourself kit, Jeff.
To have figured out with all this length in the league how to make those type of passes, truly incredible.
Well, they're going to have to figure out how to. And here comes Luka into the front court. Capella picks him up. Shot it right over the top like he wasn't there.
Young had already gotten an advantage, which put McGee in a quandary.
Bullock wide open from downtown. This one falls for Atlanta.
I'll tell you, I had never seen him up close. I coached his father, Adrian, as McGee scores inside.
Good defense, but a better shot by Doncic. And one. It takes athleticism to ward off a defender like that, and agility, which is a component of athleticism, to sidestep and make that shot. It's going to be 3 shots for Luka. If you want to nitpick, this is where you nitpick at him. Shooting quote-unquote only 73% from the free throw line. So when you're that good, you got to have something to work on.
Percent.
Doncic, Wood averaging over 18 points per game, showing 2 bodies on Young. Collins out to Bogdanovic. Nice cut by Hunter, and he draws the foul. Ball came back to Luka off the carom. And now they got 4 on 3. Wood got it. 3:33 to go in the first half. Young had that pass knocked away. Luka on the break. They've got a 3-on-1. Doncic, Finney-Smith got it at the other end of that alley-oop. From that injury that had him miss 10 games, that calf injury. Out of the horn set, Doncic double teamed. Skip pass into the second row.
Whooping by Georgia over TCU, because I was there too. And that was one of the great beatdowns of all time.
Man, I think Georgia. Young out front against Bullock. Griffin, 2 on the shot clock, lets it fly. Good defense by Doncic, but. And his dad, Adrian, was a member of Tibbs' staff there. Doncic off glass. And that's the end of the first half. So that's going to be the 4th on Okongwu.
But because of the minutes restriction, there's a nice find by Doncic on the laser pass off the jump.
Luka on the drive to his left. Okongwu stayed down. Didn't matter to Luka.
That was great discipline.
Bogdanovic all over Doncic. Laces the three. And that's Dallas's first lead of the ball game. Doncic setting off the smoke detector. No bucket, and Doncic off the Powell screen. Collins on Wood, who fires. Hits nothing but net. Butter.
Forward getting a flare screen for the three.
Cross court, Trae Young whipped it to Collins. A rare miss by him.
Add on a couple seasons. And it's just, it's mind-boggling, as they call Doncic for it. Things change. You never know.
Yeah. They put two on the ball and they turn him over.
A good connection.
Trae Young, an assist short of a double-double. Doncic missed the layup. Got knocked to the...
Get back into play and block the shot.
Luka knocks down the first.
With a young Goran Dragic and Marko Milic, who is the first-year Mavs assistant and was the first Slovenian to play.
To have a guy who gets to the free throw line with the regularity of Doncic, you can go back and set your defense.
With Luka being one of the highest usage players in the league and the leading ISO scorer in the NBA.
The Warriors, they would have found their way into the finals. And so I think every team has to find its best chance. Lob from Trae Young. You'd be nuts to think equal opportunity is the way to go here.
Some guys are more equal than others.
You just got to resist the temptation to try to over-contest.
10 of 11. Take on the Knicks in their next game. Bogdanovic trying not to get walked down and bullied by Luka. Spins and fires. They get the stop. They trap Luka. Jump pass got picked off. An option.
An option. I like what they're doing. And it goes back to the competitiveness of a small player like Young and figuring it out. You don't want to be called up constantly.
Yeah, he just fought it off that time. Pull up from the corner. Got it.
And Atlanta, in response to that last run, has gone back to Capella and John Collins late in the game.
Hunter from the corner for three. Hey. Hunter with 5 fouls. They cleared out for Luka to go to work. Touch the paint. Float game is pure.
Took Young out to put more size on the floor.
Luka fires over Collins for 3. And a flush home by Finney-Smith. A bit more dire for Dallas. Dinwiddie finds Luka. 3 on the way.